everybody! I have a fun one for you today. It's very windy, so I hope you can't hear me. Today I am doing... Hi Gordy! Today I'm doing a motorcycle safety course. Me and Sarah are going to be working with Constable Sean, and we're going to learn how to ride our bikes safer, but scary. And today I'm on the Suzuki GSX-8R because my bike is still being repaired at BMW. So I've got an extension on this bike and very excited to be riding this bike because I do love it very much. So I'm going to film this ride. I'm going to be following and being followed by Sean and also Sarah, and we're going to go do local roads, which is exciting because they're roads that I know. So it's going to be a good demonstration of how I normally ride roads that I know and how I can be doing it safer, what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing well, and I'm going to get some really useful feedback. It's going to be fun. Along with the riding, which I will get to in a second, the day started with an hour-ish of classroom session. I won't show you all of it because that's kind of cheating, but it was a lot of videos and code diagrams showing tips for where to position yourself in the roads to be more visible to other road users, but also to increase your own visibility, like round corners and obstacles. Ultimately, the result of being able to see further and give yourself more time to react to things is that you would be faster and safer. So for an hour before we actually went out for a ride, we were given things to think about and things to remember that we could put into practice. Okay, so step one of the motorcycle safety course, we're just going to follow and get out of the town that we're in. We're in a town that I don't go to, so I don't know my way around, I don't know what's here, I don't know how to get out of it, so we're just going to follow and get on some roads that we know. It's going to be good. And I am sharing my police officer with Sarah, who you'll know from some of my previous videos. So I've got Sarah behind me, proper in front. I've got to remember to indicate, which is going to be difficult because recently I've got really, really bad at indicating. I've lost Sarah already. Oh dear. Sarah! There she is. This part of the day is actually alright because I'm behind the police officer, which is where I like to be when I see cops. But when we get onto the roads that I know a little bit better, on the better roads, he's going to sit behind, which I don't like. It's very unnerving seeing a police officer in your wing mirror for extended periods of time. Ooh, traffic jam. Are we going to filter? What say you, Mr. Policeman? Oh, he's not doing it. We're gonna... We're doing it! We're going! Ooh, sketchy. Big lorry coming. Ah, it's too close! I think because he's a cop, cars will just move out the way. So he has that advantage. I don't have that advantage. He knows that people are gonna pull over, get out the way for him. Put the lights on. If you put the lights on, we'd be going through this much faster. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? He's looking. He's looking, but he knows he shouldn't. He's thinking about it. No. Does he know I'm filming? Sean. Oh, it's so naughty. It's naughty. I don't like it. Oh, God. I don't know. Hi, friend. I don't know. What's happening? Are you fighting? What are you fighting for? Why is she putting you outside? I don't know. Friend! She's going to rear end you in a sec. Which one's the button for the lights? Sorry? Put the lights on. Let's go.
Yeah, that one's front.
Yeah.
That one's rear.
Uh-huh.
That one's rear ends.
Uh-huh.
That's them all at once.
What about the noise?
The noise is on this side.
For fuck's sake. Ah! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let us go. Thank you. Okay, me first, yeah? Okay. Fuck that. You're going in front again? Garmish. Tell me what I can and can't do in this situation. Ooh, ooh, this is naughty. This is definitely not what I would do. Oh dear. Ooh, where are we going? Where are we going? Nice, okay, okay. Interesting. What are we doing? Oh my god. Oh yeah, he's putting the lights on, look at that! Yes! So he's pointing out hazards. Oh dear. So I guess he can see what we're doing to react to them. And I noticed Sarah moved her position in the road, which you're supposed to do to kind of make yourself more noticeable if a car had been waiting at the junction and wasn't paying attention. Something kind of moving towards that car that's just in a straight line might not notice, but if you kind of wiggle a little bit or move your position as you're approaching a junction, you're more noticeable. So you got a car there, just thinking about it. If you just do a little wiggle, you're more noticeable. There's science behind that, but I'm not going to explain it because I'd need to make diagrams or whatever. It's easier to draw things. Anyway, so right now, Sarah up front is demonstrating different road positions. So if you are going left around a corner, the safest place to be is on the outside of the corner, so on the right hand side of the road to go left. And then if you're going around a right hand corner, you want to be on the left hand side of the road, and basically it's so you can see all the way around the corner, or you can see further around the corner than you would see if you were on the other side, and it makes you more visible to traffic that's coming the other way as well. There is a lot of risk management involved in this though, because if you're on the left hand side of the road, you are sitting in potholes and crap and all that slippery nasty stuff, and if you're sitting on the right hand side of the road, you're closer to the oncoming traffic, which if it's cutting a corner is probably gonna hit you. So you're supposed to be on those sides of the road for corners, but you're also supposed to just be aware of all of the obstacles and things that could hit you or that you could hit. That's a fun thing to think about when you're going around corners. I'm just kind of riding naturally at the moment because I'm not being watched, but I can see that Sarah is paying a lot of attention to her road positioning. I'm supposed to be recording the experience. Gloves. There's your rubber thing. Interesting.
That's because they get so sweaty in the
That's disgusting. I don't see gloves.
No?
Oh my god, you got handcuffs! Is that a taser? So we are now at the beginning of the fun roads, and we're just getting like a little bit of feedback on the riding that we've done so far, although it's not a whole lot, and we'll get a couple of tips based on what we've done. Have some snacks, and then we'll be off to do the fun roads. Me and Sarah are flawless riders, so we've had very minimal feedback, to be honest. It's just lots of praise, lots of positivity, lots of keep doing what you're doing because you're so amazing already. My brother's been over there for 3 hours. So we're at our halfway point.
We are.
How good is my riding and Sarah's riding?
It's actually a very high standard.
It's a high standard.
High standard, yeah, both of you.
What do we need to improve?
There isn't much to be needed to improve on.
No, we are epic.
It's pretty
perfect.
Good. Pretty good. Both
Awesome.
of you.
Amazing. That's what we like to hear. Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome.
It's got to be nice to know that the police think that your riding is good, so at least if you do get pulled over, you might be done for speeding, but at least you were speeding well, you know. Alright, so it's the second part of the day. I have had some feedback, I have had a bit of briefing. I've been told what to do, and it's kind of gone in one ear and out the other because my brain is like a sieve. No, I remember it now. So I'm in too high of a gear, basically, which is interesting because normally I feel like on this bike I'm in too low of a gear. So to be told to stay in the low gears is comforting. I was doing it right in the first place, and this bike likes being in low gears. It likes being in second and third, and I get to be in second and third, so happy days. And also when going from right to left bends, so like a little S bend, in between the two bends I've got to throttle off for a second and just kind of reassess the limit of my vision. Now this road is kind of a dick. I know this road, I don't like this road. Because it's always really, really busy. It always looks like it's going to be fun, but there's always too much on it. So the reason that I need to be in lower gears, as I just remind myself, because I was in fourth there and I was told to stay in second and third, is that I want to be accelerating through corners. Not accelerating as in getting faster, just on the throttle to keep the bike more stable. When you throttle off, your bike's less stable. So if you're in a lower gear, you're less likely to be throttling off and the bike's going to be a bit more stable. So even though it sounds like the bike is screaming for its life, I'm going to be in lower gears so that it can remain stable through corners. So I've got to practice this thing that Sean has told me about, which is, again, it's something you do subconsciously, you don't notice that you're doing it. But when you think about it, it's weird. So apparently, counter steering or steering, you push on the bars and the bike goes on the one that you push, even though you're turning the steering wheel. Yeah, see what he's doing? So E. Ha, that's funny. That's weird. So you would think if you push this handlebar, the wheel's going to turn to the right and you're going to go to the right. Apparently not the case. If you push it, you go to the left. Basic counter steering, right? This is something that I'm just playing with at the moment because I've been told about it, and it's something that I do subconsciously. I don't realize that I'm doing it. But when you're told that you're doing it and you put it into practice, it's kind of funny. So if I push this handlebar, you'd think the wheel's going to go that way. I'm going to go to the left. Not the case. I'm not going to do it here because I actually want to go left. But on a right-hand turn, if I push this one, I go right. Oh, weird, right? That's weird. So even though this is something I do anyway, it's good to think about it and realize that that's what's happening. And I guess maybe that's going to save me one day if I realize that that's something I can do. I'm definitely not getting in front of this guy anytime soon. Just being nice and smooth. Now I'm going to be nice and impatient. It's a bloody tractor. Oh my god. Fucking tractors. That was illegal. I'm working on being in the lower gears, even though I was trying to get in the habit of being in the higher gears. Apparently I should just embrace the lower gears, which I'm happy to do. Go to speedy camera. I think that's speed past the speedy camera. Yeah, the speedy camera is like partially covered by trees anyway. I wonder if Sean would be able to get past this. Yeah, look at that, he's going. Sarah's turn in front now. Sarah's gonna show us how it's done. Yay! Oh, just in time for the 30 as well. Amazing. So I'm gonna practice looking for my, I keep calling it the vanishing point. I think the police call it your limit point. Either way, whatever you call it, it's the furthest point around a corner that you can see that is clear. And this is the most helpful thing that I think I've learned. And when I get overwhelmed or stressed out, or I just feel like my riding is falling to pieces, this is the one piece of advice that I will remember, and it will fix a lot of the problems. If you just look for the vanishing point and react to where the vanishing point is going, your ride will become smoother, you'll become safer, and then everything else will kind of fall into place. So while I'm riding, I'm looking for the furthest piece of road that I can see. So if while I'm approaching a corner, the vanishing point starts getting closer towards me, I have to slow down because I have less time to react to the corner. But if the vanishing point is moving with me, then the speed that I'm doing is good, and if the vanishing point is moving away from me, then I can speed up. And that is so helpful because it kind of takes the decision making away from me, and it just means that I have to react to this one piece of information, which is just how far into the distance of the road can I see. If I can't see very far, I slow down. If I can see ahead of me, then it's safe to stay at the same speed or go a little bit faster. The little task that I was given, which was to kind of throttle off and just check yourself between corners, has been quite handy actually as I've been using it. Just that split second pause really kind of helps you reset yourself for the coming corner between corners, because sometimes it can get quite a lot, especially if you're doing corner after corner after corner, and just that tiny little second of throttling off just makes that slight bit of difference. It breaks it down a bit better, gives you a little bit more time to put yourself in the better position. So that's something that I will take away from this, definitely. And I wonder if the counter steering exercise where you push on the bar for the direction that you want to go, I wonder if that's going to come in handy in kind of a situation where maybe you come into a corner too hot, you know the bike can do it, but you're questioning your ability to get around it, and I wonder if that's something that will kick in future and help me get around a corner without having to slow down or readjust my position or whatever. That's definitely one to kind of think about a little bit more, maybe practice on a couple of corners closer to home that I'm familiar with. So even though Sean says that our riding is really, really good, I've got 3 things that I can kind of take away from today and practice, and hopefully that will improve my riding. And then next time I see Sean, he's going to be like, oh my god, I didn't think your riding could get any better, but it has. And that will be very nice to hear. In any case, it will definitely make my riding a bit safer, because I'm aware that my riding has been getting a lot faster. And it's nice to know that while your riding is getting faster, it's not getting dangerous, because that's the main fear. Obviously you feel good when you know you're getting faster, but you don't always have someone around saying, just FYI, it's dangerous. You just feel good because you're going fast, so this has been really, really good for that. Is he going to do something very illegal? I'll be disappointed. Sean, you're a fucking menace. Oh my god, he's shouting at the guy. What? That's funny. Oh my god. See, now he's pulling out in front of people because he's upset. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to like check before I can post half of this online now. Oh my god, someone let me go. This is ridiculous. What is happening? What's he doing? Did you see him yell at that lorry driver? He had a proper go at him. What the hell? Oh no. Where is he? Sean! Come back! Sorry, Sean. Let us go. There we go, that was the end of a very successful day. Everybody's getting feedback and I guess information that they can take home with them to practice. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I've definitely enjoyed making it. I always love these days. This is my second one now. They're always really, really fun. So if you guys want to do a day like today, get in touch with your local bike safe team or your local police force. Are we allowed to call it the force now? Service. I watched Hot Fuzz. It's definitely worth doing, and I think it also saves you money on your insurance if you can say that you've done a day like this. And as always, if you have any questions or comments about my experience, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.